Everyone wants ripped abs, but the biggest problem is that most guys are doing 10 different ab exercises and still seeing nothing. And the reason is simple. They're choosing the wrong exercises. Here's the truth. You don't need 10 exercises to build visible ripped abs. You only need 2. Do them correctly and consistently, and they will develop your abs better than any complicated routine ever could. So today, I'll show you the only 2 ab exercises you actually need, plus a bonus tip at the end that will make your abs growth 10 times faster. Let's start. 1. Reverse crunches. This is one of the best exercises for your lower abs, but most guys do it wrong. They just swing their legs up and down using momentum. That trains the hip flexors more than the abs. Here's the correct way. Lie on a bench or the floor. Now, instead of just lifting your legs, focus on curling your hips toward your chest while rounding your spine into a C shape. Your tailbone should slightly lift off the surface at the top. If you're a beginner, start with small controlled curls and focus on feeling your abs working. Here's how to progress slowly. Week 1 to 2, small controlled curls. 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps. Week 3 to 4, raise your hips higher and straighten your legs slightly more. 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps. Week 5 onwards, fully straighten your legs at the top. And if it feels easy, hold a small weight between your feet. Simple rule. Don't swing your legs. Curl your hips. 2. Cable crunches. This is one of the best exercises for your upper abs because it allows you to add weight and progressively overload your abs like any other muscle. But most guys do it wrong. They swing their hips backward while crunching, and once momentum takes over, the abs stop doing most of the work. Here's the correct way. Set the cable high, grab the rope, and kneel facing the machine. Keep your hips fixed the entire time. Now crunch by bringing your chest toward your pelvis while rounding your spine into a C shape. At the bottom, squeeze your abs hard. Then return slowly without losing tension. Small tip. Turn slightly away from the machine. This increases the stretch and makes the movement harder in a good way. How to progress. Week 1 to 2. Use light weight and focus on form. 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps. Week 3 to 4. Increase the weight slightly. 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps. Week 5 onwards. Keep adding weight gradually over time. That's what actually makes your abs grow. Train both ab exercises 1 to 2 times a week. That's enough. Abs need recovery too. Now finally, the bonus tip. Here's one small detail that makes AB exercises 10 times more effective. Your abs work by rounding your spine into a C shape, not an L shape. Most guys keep their back flat and only move their legs, which makes the hip flexors take over instead of the abs. So during every rep, focus on slightly curling your upper body and pelvis toward each other. The moment you do this correctly, you'll feel your abs working much harder. One last thing. Even perfectly developed abs won't show if they're covered by too much body fat. So while you train these 2 exercises to build your abs, make sure your diet is also in check. Stay in a slight calorie deficit and the fat covering your abs will slowly come off. Do both together and your six-pack will show up faster than you think. That's it. If you found this helpful, then make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon. See you in the next one.